In these moments of uncertainty, of tribulation and hardship, it becomes more important than ever to remain intertwined with those we hold dear to our hearts, those who are capable of offering us a shoulder to lean on, a comforting hand to hold, or words of encouragement that can uplift our spirits and strengthen our resolve. Just as vines intertwine around a trellis, drawing support and strength from it, we too must wrap ourselves around the firm, comforting presence of our loved ones, as they can provide the sustenance and support we need to weather the storms of life. Sharing our innermost fears, doubts, and struggles with others is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our humanity. By opening ourselves up to others, we create a space for shared understanding and empathy, thus alleviating the burdensome feelings of isolation and loneliness that often accompany times of difficulty. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, to expose our wounds and scars, we give others the opportunity to touch our lives in ways we never deemed possible. We allow them to become the soothing balm that heals our wounds, the beacon of hope that lights up our darkest nights. Remember, my child, that human beings were not created to walk this earth alone. We were designed for companionship, for unity, for connection. In times of sorrow and despair, it is through the kind words of a friend, the comforting embrace of a family member, or the shared tears of a support group that we can find solace. Such connections act as the lifelines we need to pull ourselves out of the quicksand of despair and into the safe harbor of shared understanding and compassion. These connections are not merely physical, but deeply spiritual and emotional as well. They remind us of our inherent value and worth, of our place in the grand tapestry of life. They serve as a mirror, reflecting back to us our innate strength and resilience, qualities that we often lose sight of when we are immersed in the murky waters of hardship and suffering. In the face of adversity, these connections become our anchor, grounding us and preventing us from being swept away by the tumultuous waves of despair. They act as a compass, guiding us towards the path of healing and growth, reminding us that even in our darkest hour, we are not alone. We are part of a vast and diverse community of souls, bound by the common threads of love, empathy, and understanding. So, dear follower, I urge you to seek out and nurture these connections in your life. Reach out to those around you, share your pain and your joy, your hopes and your fears. Allow them to touch your life and in turn, touch theirs. For in the end, it is through these connections that we find not only the strength to endure, but also the courage to thrive. Let us remember that together, as a united front, we can face and overcome any obstacle that comes our way. For we are never alone in our suffering, and in the grand scheme of life, we are all interconnected, bound by the unbreakable bonds of love, compassion, and understanding. My dear child, let us delve deeper into the crucial subject of practicing gratitude, especially in the times of darkness and despair. As you journey through life, you will inevitably encounter moments of profound difficulty, times when the light of hope seems to wane and the clouds of uncertainty persistently linger. It is during these challenging moments that your faith can be tested the most. However, I assure you that there is a way to find a beacon of hope in these dark times, and that is by embracing the practice of gratitude. I would like you to understand that gratitude is not merely an emotion, but a conscious choice, an intentional act of recognizing and appreciating the blessings that pervade your life, no matter how tiny or insignificant they may appear. When you take a moment to acknowledge what you have, rather than fixating on what you lack, you invite a profound shift in your perspective. This shift illuminates the positivity that is always present in your life, but can often be overshadowed by the trials and tribulations you face. Envision yourself standing before a vast, beautiful tapestry of your life. Each thread represents a unique moment, an experience, a person, or even an object that has contributed to your journey. Now imagine holding a magnifying glass of gratitude and look closely at each thread. You will see that even the darkest threads have contributed to the overall beauty of the tapestry. This is the power of gratitude. It helps you appreciate every aspect of your life and understand that every experience contributes to your growth. Expressing gratitude is like watering a seed. It may seem like a small act, but with time and consistency, this seed will grow into a lush tree, providing shade and fruit even in the harshest of climates. This tree, my dear child, is a symbol of hope and resilience. The more you water it with gratitude, the stronger and more resilient it becomes. The practice of gratitude not only nurtures hope, but also cultivates appreciation for the present moment. In the midst of difficulties, it is easy to get lost in worries about the future or regrets about the past. However, gratitude anchors you in the present, allowing you to fully engage with and appreciate the beauty of the now. Remember, the act of expressing gratitude need not be a grand gesture. It can be as simple as a heartfelt thank you to a loved one, a moment of quiet reflection on a peaceful morning, or a sincere acknowledgement of your own strengths and accomplishments. Each act of gratitude, no matter how small, is a step towards a more hopeful, positive, and fulfilled life. Lastly, I want to remind you that practicing gratitude does not mean ignoring or minimizing your struggles. Instead, it offers a way to navigate through them with a heart full of hope and a mind filled with positivity. Remember, my dear child, in the face of adversity, let your heart be a wellspring of gratitude, and you will find that even the darkest night can give way to the brightest dawn. My dear follower, in the midst of the often tumultuous journey of life, one might find themselves seemingly lost within a fog of uncertainty and doubt. However, I beseech you to remember that within such moments of darkness, it is the endeavor of seeking meaning and purpose that can provide a guiding light, illuminating the path before you and leading you towards the dawn of enlightenment and understanding. You see, as humans, we are not merely physical beings, but spiritual ones as well, with a deep-seated yearning for understanding, fulfillment, and a sense of belonging within this vast universe. It is this yearning that often pushes us to question the purpose behind our very existence, our roles within this world, and the significance of the experiences we undergo. I urge you to immerse yourself in deep reflection, to consider your values, beliefs, and goals. Reflect upon the passions that excite your spirit, the principles you staunchly stand by, and the dreams that you aspire to achieve. For it is through such reflection that you will find a sense of direction, a clarity that will act as a compass, guiding you towards your true purpose and aiding you in making decisions that align with your innermost values and beliefs. Life, with its myriad of experiences, can often seem like a complex, intricate tapestry, each thread representing a different chapter of our lives. Some threads may seem darker, representing hardships, struggles, and periods of despair. But remember, my dear follower, that it is these darker threads that often help enhance the brighter ones, the moments of joy, triumph, and growth. They add depth to the tapestry of our lives, creating a beautiful, unique pattern that helps us understand the greater significance of our experiences. When faced with struggles and hardships, it is easy to question the purpose behind such trying times. However, I encourage you to view these moments as opportunities for growth, as stepping stones on the path of enlightenment. Remember, there is a purpose behind your struggles. They mold you, strengthen you, and often guide you towards your true calling. They are not just obstacles, but stepping stones towards achieving your higher purpose. In finding hope, remember that it is not merely an emotion, but a mindset that allows you to view challenges not as dead ends, but as detours leading you towards your destined path. It is this hope that allows you to perceive the silver lining amidst the darkest clouds, to find the strength to persevere, and to keep moving forward, even when the road seems steep and treacherous. So as you traverse through the journey of life, hold on to hope, embrace the pursuit of purpose and meaning, and take heart in knowing that every experience, every struggle, every triumph is a vital part of your unique journey, a journey that will lead you towards self-discovery, growth, and ultimately fulfillment. After all, it is through understanding the greater significance of our experiences that we truly discover the beauty of life and the purpose of our existence. My dear follower, the journey of life often ushers in a myriad of experiences, some that elicit joy, and others that precipitate pain and hardship. It is in these moments of adversity that one can find solace, comfort, and hope in the refuge of faith. When the world around you seems to crumble, when the burden of despair seems insurmountable, turning to your spiritual beliefs and practices can be a beacon of light in the nebulous fog of uncertainty. Faith is not merely a belief in the unseen or a conviction that transcends the tangible. It is an intimate dance with the divine, a surrender to a power greater than yourself, a power that is all-knowing, all-loving, and all-forgiving. The edifice of faith forms a sanctuary, a shelter amidst the storm, where you can seek renewal, strength, and courage. Every prayer whispered in deep reverence, every scripture read with earnest intent, every act of devotion performed with pure love serves as a gentle reminder of your spiritual essence. These practices are not merely rituals, they are potent tools capable of instilling a deep sense of peace, tranquility, and resilience. When wielded with sincerity, they can help you navigate the tumultuous sea of life, steer you towards the shore of serenity, and anchor you in the harbor of hope. Now here's where we find the beauty of faith. Within its embrace, there is a profound reassurance, a silent promise that despite how chaotic or challenging the present moment may seem, there is a grander plan unfolding. This plan, woven by the divine weaver, unravels in its own mystic way, sometimes beyond the comprehension of our human minds. Yet, it is this divine orchestration that often leads to the most profound transformations, the most incredible growth, and the most meaningful life lessons. Faith, my dear one, teaches us to trust this process. It invites us to surrender our fears, our doubts, and our need for control to the divine conductor of this symphony of life. It encourages us to see beyond the darkness, to recognize that even in the thickest of clouds, the sun continues to shine, waiting for the perfect moment to break through and illuminate our path. In the midst of darkness, faith becomes your torch, the light that guides your steps towards the dawn of a new day. It becomes your compass, pointing you towards the path of wisdom, compassion, and love. It becomes your shield, protecting you from despair, and your sword, cutting through the veil of fear and uncertainty. So I invite you to delve deeper into your faith, to nurture it, to let it guide you, and to draw from its infinite well of strength and courage. Remember, my dear follower, even a tiny spark of faith can ignite the flame of hope, and a single prayer can echo across the universe, reaching the ears of the divine. For the divine is ever present, ever listening, and forever guiding you. Trust in this higher power, for it is in this trust that you will find immeasurable comfort and solace, even amidst the fiercest of storms. Dearest friend, it is of great importance that you understand the value of nurturing your own being during challenging times. The essence of self-care is not about selfishness or isolation, but rather about acknowledging your own needs and ensuring that they are met, particularly in times of darkness and despair. The sanctity of one's well-being is a treasure that must be protected. Your mind, body, and soul are interconnected, each affecting the other, impacting your overall health and wellness. By tending to these three aspects, you are taking necessary steps to maintain your overall well-being and ensuring that you can withstand any storm that may come your way. Consider the act of exercise, not merely as a physical endeavor, but as an act of self-love. As you strengthen your body, you are also fortifying your mind and soul, building resilience against adversities. The endorphins released during vigorous physical activities serve to uplift your mood and promote a sense of happiness and satisfaction. In essence, you are constructing a bulwark against the negative effects of stress and anxiety. Meditation, on the other hand, is a more introspective approach to self-care. It is a practice of quieting your mind, of focusing on the present, and of simply being. It is an opportunity to connect with your inner self, to reflect on your thoughts and feelings, and to gain clarity and peace. Meditating can serve as a lifeboat in tumultuous times, providing solace and perspective when everything else seems chaotic. Engaging in hobbies that you love can also be a form of self-care. These activities, whether they be painting, reading, gardening, or any other passion you pursue, provide a means for self-expression and enjoyment. They offer an escape from the difficulties of life, a safe haven where your spirit can recharge and rejuvenate. The act of prioritizing self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity. It is an essential part of surviving and thriving in this complex, often challenging world. By taking the time to care for yourself, you are replenishing your resources, building the inner strength needed to navigate life's challenges, and fostering hope and optimism for the future. Remember, my dear friend, that you are important. Your well-being matters. During challenging times, it can be easy to forget this, to push your needs aside in favor of others or in the face of adversity. But I implore you, prioritize your self-care, for in doing so, you are not only taking care of yourself, but also ensuring that you can continue to care for others and face whatever life throws your way with resilience and grace. Therefore, embrace self-care, not as an act of self-indulgence, but as a testament of self-love and respect. It is a commitment to preserving your well-being, to finding hope in the darkest corners, and to demonstrating resilience in the face of adversity. By taking care of yourself, you are also taking care of your capacity to face life's challenges with courage, hope, and optimism.